Make sure, if you haven't already, that your phone is on silence so that you're not disturbed. Try and make these classes, I don't mind if your animals come in, your kids come in, but at least your phone you can manage and put that away for the duration of the class. Roll your shoulders back and down, watch the length of your lumbar, keep your front waist to back waist, and then take your hands into Namaskarasana. Keep the lift in the armpit chest, keep the shoulders back, and release the back of the upper arms down. So when the arms release down, the shoulders don't drop. You keep that square shape between your neck and your shoulders, but the arms can release. Then close your eyes. Draw your eyes towards the back of your head. Take a moment to connect with your breath. And through your breath to connect with yourself. Watch the connection between your hands, even extension from the heels of your hands to beyond the tips of your fingers, even pressure from the right hand into the left, as you have with the left hand into the right. Then we'll chant Om 3 times together, deep inhalation. Relax your face. Relax your brain. Lift the sternum, and with an exhalation, bow your head. Surrender your brain to the seat of your heart. Release the back of your hands to your thighs. Inhale, slowly lift your head. Quietly let your eyes open towards the floor in front of you. Good. Okay. Starting in half Uttanasana with your hands cupped onto the wall. Those with tight shoulders, slight rotation of your arms, but keep your arms parallel to each other and turn the arms from inside out and step away from the wall, feet hip wide, parallel to each other. Careful that you don't take your feet too far back. Heels are underneath your hips. Cupped hands, and you have to make your hands strong. That's it. Step back far enough. Marlene, step a little bit further back. Emmy, feet parallel. Everybody, feet parallel. Good. Now, make your legs strong. Lift the shin bones. Lift your kneecaps. Make the top thighs as long as you can. Top thighs, yes, there we go. It's getting better, Marlene. Now, push away from the wall with your hands. Pull away from the wall with your legs. And rotation of your very extended upper arms. There we go. Rotation of your extended upper arms. Outer elbows down to the floor. Outer edges of your shoulder blades down to the floor. The length of your shoulder blades long and flat. And look forward slightly and draw the sternum forward, the top part of the sternum towards the collarbones without hanging in the lumbar for those who tend to hang. Strong legs again. Now that you've gone somewhere else, don't worry if your fingers are uncomfortable, that's okay, they'll get stronger. Then step forward and come up. Good. Stand in the center of your mat. Interlock your fingers, feet together. Turn your hands forward. Now, take your hands parallel to the floor, your arms parallel to the floor to start. So you're not going to think of going up immediately. Before going up, you're going to have the arms parallel, you're standing, and you're going to take the outer surface of the upper arms down and lift your chest up. Now keep that outer surface. If you had an arrow, when your arms are parallel to the floor, it's down. By the time your arms are up, it's forward. So that the outer arm is not the part that lifts when you lift the arm, it's the inner arm. So inner arm will go backwards, outer arm will come forwards. But start with the arms parallel to the floor to get this movement. Once you have that movement, inhale and lift the arms up. Lift your arms up with that rotation. Yes, good, Peter. Rotation, more extension in your arms, more and more extension. Come on, Debbie, longer and longer, and hold with the humerus bone in, but keep the pit of the neck deep. So although you're becoming closer and closer to your ears, yes, very good, Peter, closer to the ears with the arms, that doesn't mean your neck isn't long. The pit of the neck deep, when you stretch the arms up, lock your elbows and watch that you keep that rotation. Welcome to swallow. Interlock your fingers, standing, and stretch your arms up. Turn, 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 and lift. Turn and lift. Turn and lift. Last few seconds. I know it's intense with the arms above your head. And then exhale, release, shoulders back and down, and breathe. Second interlock of your fingers. Turn your hands forward. And swallow, if you can, put your camera on. Wonderful. If there's any reason that you can't, we'll sort it out for next time. Stretch your arms up, but start at parallel to the floor. Then get your rotation of your arms so that the outer upper arms are moving down. Inner upper arms are going to start to move back as you lift the arms. Watch your lower back. Keep your legs strong. That's it. Now, extend those arms more and more. So you've interlocked your fingers, stretching your arms up, standing, Urdhva Baddha or simplified Vrikshasana. Feel, are your arms equal distance from your ears on both sides? So you've interlocked your fingers, turn your hands forward, and stretch your arms up. That's it. Now, head of the humerus bone in, pit of the neck down, shoulder blades long, 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 long. Very good. And then exhale, take your arms out, roll your shoulders back and down, and breathe. Now, I'm going to go back to the wall for half Uttanasana, but you're going to be two groups. So we did last time with the hands cupped on the wall. This time you're going to put the hand flat onto the wall, but I don't want the arm to lift. That same rotation. If with your hand flat on the wall, which is stronger with the shoulders, you're hanging in your lower back, then rather come back to your cupped fingers so that your dorsal spine and your sacrum are at the same height. If you're hanging in your lumbar because of the hands being flat, I prefer you to go back to cupped hands. So try, see if you can get the hands flat, arms fully extended. If not, you go back to cupped hands. Wherever possible, if I can have you from a lateral view, that's great, but I understand where the camera is and room setup is not possible for everybody. But if it is possible, I'd like to see you from the side. Obviously, if you're doing a recording, it doesn't matter. Okay, good. There we go, Amy. long shoulder blades, hands a little lower down, Lauren. Feet apart, feet hip wide, and swallow, feet apart, hip distance. That's it. Now, lock your elbows. Yes, that's perfect, Debbie, as long as you can push hard enough onto that Tressler. Okay, now, with your heels of your hands into the wall, lock your elbows, Marlene. Are you slipping away from the wall? And pull your shoulder blades long down your back. That's it, very good. Last few seconds, make your arms longer and longer and longer. Waist longer and longer and longer. Spine longer. And then step forward and come up. And do not shake your hands. I tell you, even before you all the way up, that shaking is not good for the ligaments. Okay, good. Now, you're going to come into standing Gomukhasana. I'm coming forward onto my oh, thank goodness, electricity came on early. We won't get cut off. Now we can enjoy the class knowing at least I'll be here. I don't know what's going to happen on your side. Okay, right arm, roll it back 2-3 times. We're going to do standing Gomukhasana. I'm here close to the screen so you can see, but you are standing. Roll the arm back without moving the hips, without moving the waist, without moving the chest, just the arm. Then take your right hand behind your back and lift your right hand so your fingers are pointing up towards your neck. If this is too painful, for some of you, instead of going that far, you can go here. You can go wider. What I want to see now is that you can roll your shoulder back, watch your lower back, collarbones wide, chest lifting, front waist to back waist. Good. Now your left arm. Extend your left arm. Rotation of your arm. Turn your arm so that your hand is facing backwards with a straight arm. That your hand is facing backwards. And then bend your elbow. Keep rolling your arm in. Don't let your elbow go out to the side. Elbow in and take hold of your hand so that you have hooked your fingers, and if you cannot reach, throw a belt over your shoulder and hold the belt, because it does not help to be in no man's land. You have to have a grip, whether of your fingers or whether of the belt. Now you have to watch the balance of your chest. Both sides of your chest equally lifted, both sides of your chest equally wide, without that elbow going out to the side. Roll your elbow in and take it back. Good. And then release. And arms to either side. Shoulders back and down, and breathe. Now your left arm, even put your right hand on your abdomen, because what we do is, because the shoulder is tight, normally lots moves. What I want you to be aware of is that the humerus bone is what's moving inside the shoulder joint, and everything else is stable. So right hand on your abdomen and left arm without turning your chest back, without turning the waist, just the arm. And then take your hand up your back, wide collarbone, roll that shoulder back. Anybody that this is already maximum, and shoulder injuries, you can even just do work half the pose, the bottom arm. Then top arm up, rotation of the top arm, hand is going to face backwards, and then bend your elbow and take hold of your fingers or of your rope. For those who are not sure how to use the rope with the belt, I'll show. So if you have your left hand up your back, the belt is over the right shoulder, then you hold and you hold. And if you have the structure that you can hold, but in order to hold, you have to arch, better to have the belt so that your lumbar spine keeps its length. Watch your head stays in the center, and rotation of that right arm in and then up. in and then up, and watch your lower back. We often do Utkatasana against the wall, where we bend the legs and have the back press to the wall. Do you have that length in your back? And then release. Very good. Okay. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, dog pose, head down with your hands to the wall. Take your mat to the wall. Thumbs and index finger to the wall and step back. Is anybody that's not sure what their hands should be? I'm going to show with a block as if the block is the wall. So thumb and index finger are against the wall, hands flat on the floor. So fingers like that, if anybody's not sure. So that as if the block is the wall. Okay? So thumb into the corner between the wall and the floor, index into the corner between the wall and the floor, hands flat, palms of the hand on the floor, lift your heels to start, and now lock your elbows, lengthen your shoulder blades, lengthen your arms, lengthen your waist by pulling up and back with your legs, with your hips and buttocks. Now keep all of that lift up and back, and take your heels back and down to the floor. Are you all still there? Yes, dog pose, head down. Dog pose, head down. And those of you who have those watches that read your heart rate and things like that, please ignore them. I prefer you not even to wear them at all, but if you must wear them, don't get distracted by them. Stronger legs, stronger legs. So Lauren, your legs are very strong. Dog pose. Lauren, your legs are good with the shins, but make your thighs stronger. Up and back, dog pose. Stay in dog pose until I tell you to come out. Stay in dog pose, stretch, breathe, and learn to make your arms stronger. When you feel like you're shaky and you want to come out, lock your elbows more. Work your legs more. Build a little bit of stamina. Build a little bit of strength. And swallow feet further backwards. You're not a chihuahua. Palms of your hands flat. Rest of you step forward and come up. Hands flat on the floor and swallow feet even further back. There we go. And stretch and push away from the wall. Good. Okay, everybody come up. Now, you're going to stand. You're really going to watch your lower back. You can stand sideways so that I can see your back. Interlock your fingers behind your back. Roll your shoulders back. Keep your lumbar very long and stretch your arms down and a little bit away from your buttocks. Wide collarbones, wide collarbones. Now don't let your abdomen hang forward. Lift the abdomen, widen the collarbones, and pull the shoulder blades down the back, long and thin. Tailbone in, sacrum in, don't let the buttocks go flying out. And now absorb the shoulder blades into your chest. Stretch those arms, Marlene, even though I can only see half of you, I can see they're not properly stretched. And now suck your shoulder blades in as you lift the arms back and up more and more and more and more. Don't lift the shoulders, lift the arms. And release. Okay, good. All right, come close to the screen and watch. Now, let me just turn this a little bit softer, that it's not washing out too much. Okay, so when you roll the arms back, number one, this length has to stay. Now we want to pull the shoulders and the shoulder blades down the back. Now look at the height of my shoulders and the length of my neck and the width of the collarbones. All of that has to stay when I lift the arms up. So I'm not going like this. I'm keeping the shoulders back. Now, it's like a bow and arrow type movement. You are pulling the arm back, which is increasing how much the shoulder blade comes forward. The more you pull the arm back, the more your shoulder blade comes in. The more the arm goes back, the more the shoulder blade comes in. So that kind of movement. Arm back, shoulder blade in. Let's go. Turn to the side, second interlock of your fingers behind your back. Roll the shoulders back, tailbone buttocks in, stretch your arms, lock your elbows. For those with slightly hyperflexible elbows, just pull the inner elbows away from each other a bit. Watch your lower back, everybody. Everybody, watch your lower back. Those who did Tuesday morning's class, remember we spoke about the sacral spine. Down, yes, Emmy, thank you. I'm glad to see some awareness there. Come on, Lauren, you have to lift the trunk, lift the waist. Now roll the shoulders back. The top points of the shoulders shouldn't be in front of the trunk. They are going behind the trunk, Marlene. Wide, wide, wide collarbones. Stretch your arms. And lift the arms back and up. And release. Okay. So what I'm seeing, and we'll come back to this, next week we'll do openings with our restorative, but I want to mention this now, is many of you, when you interlock, you are not with this shape, you have that shape. So I want you to learn to keep the outer wrist in and keep that strength of the arm, not bending, but like that. The shape that you would have for headstand, all right? So keep that in mind. Okay, good. Now, we are going to be two groups. I know we don't do a handstand a lot in this class, but every now and again we do. So either you're doing handstand, if you're not menstruating, if you don't have any issues with your shoulders, if you feel confident and strong and ready, you're going to do handstand, which I'll show now. If not, doesn't matter. Dog pose is fantastic preparation for handstand, strengthening the arms, working the arms, okay? So dog pose, if you're doing dog pose this time, your heels will go up the wall and just work on making your arms very strong and lifting the buttocks up and back. If you're doing handstand, keep the arms strong, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and don't worry about going up straight away. Just do a few little hops first and take the buttocks to the wall. And then if you go up, you go up. And if you don't go up, at least you've tried, okay? But nobody's forced to do handstand, only if you're feeling confident. Otherwise, dog pose. Off you go. I'm watching you, and you guys do the pose. So you have handstand. If you're doing dog pose, heels are up the wall. If you're doing handstand, careful that your fingers don't touch the wall. Marlene, I can't see your hands completely, but they look very close to the wall. If you do handstand, you need a tiny gap. Otherwise, you're going to come crashing back down. Don't move it too low. I'd love to see your legs also lift the screen up a little bit. Okay, off you go. That's it. Lovely, Debbie. Good, good. Peter, if you're going to do half handstand, then you better work those legs. Push your heels into the walls, lock your knees, long arms. Yes, Lauren, dog pose is perfect as long as you stretch those arms more and stretch your waist more and pull up and back with your legs more. And then those of you doing handstand, come down for a moment. And everybody, dog pose or handstand, come down. You're going to have one more chance. But come and into Uttanasana. Uttanasana, release forward, hold your elbows, drop your head and breathe. With strong legs, Uttanasana as a recovery pose. Those are not strong legs, Marlene. You look like you're about to sit on a chair behind you as well. Bring the buttocks forward, Amy. No wonder your buttocks need to hang back because your knees aren't lifting at all. Not using the wall, Peter. If you're strong enough to do handstand today, you're strong enough to do Uttanasana standing in space. Keep going, Tin Swallow. Stay in the pose. Stay down. Head down. Hold your elbows. Hold your elbows. Cross your elbows, not your hands. Tin Swallow. Cross your elbows, not your hands. That's good. And feet are apart. Feet are apart. Good. And don't worry if you're not getting everything today, it will come. The important thing is to turn up and to keep going. The refinement and the improvement will only happen if you turn up and keep going. Ooh. Marlene, didn't you do some of the classes with the bricks between the knees? Do you remember how the knees had to work then? I would keep using the brick between my knees if I were you for the next month minimum, because those legs don't know how to work yet, despite me shouting at them for a few months. Okay, and yes, you see how much better the leg is with the brick. Good. Inhale and come up, everybody. Now, either dog pose, head down again with the heels up the wall. Those of you who were trying to handstand and didn't get up, keep going with your first leg. Anybody that did get up into handstand, go up with the second leg. So dog pose or handstand. Dog pose or handstand. And if possible, handstand with the second leg. You don't need to watch me, I'm watching you. And just because you're doing, oh yes, not bad, Marlene. Ooh, Emmy, those arms are just going. You have to make your arms stronger when you go up. That's fine. Nobody has to. Yes, can swallow. You're so close. But think of your bum to the wall more than your legs. Excuse me. Sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Last seconds. And if you're down, you come and wait in Uttanasana. Yes, Debbie, unfortunately, your arms went. That's why you got weak, because your mind told you, oh, I might not get it. Meanwhile, you were there. It's in your head most of the time. Okay, Uttanasana, enough for today. Feet a bit wider apart better. Change the cross of your elbows. Uttanasana, standing. Forward bend, holding your elbows, feet hip wide apart. Forward with the buttocks, backwards with the inner knees. Marlene, forward with the buttocks. Keep your feet close enough. I would turn the block 90 degrees, so sideways, the middle width. Marlene, it's too narrow. Yes, that way. There we go. Good. Peter, I wouldn't mind you using the brick more often between your knees as well. The rest of you, the legs are coming better. Okay. Then inhale and come up. Okay. Well done. So although we're in back bend week, handstands and that strength of your arms and the opening of the shoulders and everything are all important for back bend. So we don't necessarily have to do a back bend to work those actions. However, now we are going to do Chatushpadasana, which is getting ready for shoulder stand and part of the back bend action. So I want everybody, if you don't have blankets, get some towels, and they don't have to be as wide as shoulder stand. I've got 2 square blankets, which is the same height as if I had 4 blankets for shoulder stand. Those who struggle with their flexibility, keep an extra belt close by. Now, watch closely. Even if you do it, just as a reminder, it's our first Chatushpadasana of 2023. And I'm glad I'm wearing the bright color on my cream blankets. So if you have a bun or a clip or something, have your hair out of your way. Shoulders and half of your neck is on the support. Then you hold round your ankles. Now, your toes are not allowed to turn up. Keep your feet straight. You use your breath, inhale, and as you exhale, you roll the shoulders under, heels down, long shoulder blades into your chest, and lift the shin bones up. If you cannot do this, or if you do it with your knees hanging over, that doesn't help. Then better to take the belt around your ankles, and that will give you more space to get the lift. But what I really want you to remember here, remember when we interlocked the fingers behind the back earlier, and I said shoulder blades had to lengthen and move into your chest. Now, because we're going upside down position, the shoulder blades are lengthening still towards the back waist, which is now towards the ceiling, and they're still moving into the chest against the arms that pull back. So I'll do it with you the first time so everybody can see. Second and third time, I'll come and watch. So shoulders are not off the blanket. Shoulders and first part of your neck on the blanket. Belt around your ankles or hands holding your ankles. Feet parallel to each other. Keep your feet parallel. Use your breath to prepare yourself. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, push your heels down and roll. Tuck your arms under. Roll onto the shoulders. And lift the shoulder blades. Long, long, long. Lift the buttocks to the ceiling. Marlene, your buttocks are nearly on the floor. Lift the buttocks, lift the shoulder blades, and then slowly roll down. Good. Okay, roll to the side. One more incredibly important point before we start. Now, this would be nice if I had somebody to point on. So, in order for me to show you and look at you, sometimes I have to be in a different plane. So don't worry that I'm now perpendicular. Think of the directions in relation to the body. So the tailbone and the sacrum, the stuff we worked on Tuesday, sacral spine has to go that way, down and in. Not that way, down and in. Then the dorsal spine between the shoulder blades has to go up and in. Okay, so you are moving the hips and the shoulder girdle area, dorsal spine, shoulder blades, away from each other and up to the ceiling. Okay, off you go. Second time. So I don't think you need to watch me. You know what you're doing by now. I'm going to stay and watch you. Shoulders on the support. Swallow, you should have the neat edge of your blankets by your shoulders, not the rough edge. So you should have the other side of the blanket. Don't worry, stay there for now. I'll explain what I mean another time, okay? Inhale, exhale up. Debbie is so enthusiastic. She's been up already, couple of half a minute. Now, where is the sacral spine? Away from your lumbar and up to the ceiling. Where are your shoulder blades? Lengthen them up to the ceiling and then suck them into your chest. Up with the buttocks and away to the back of the knees. Up with the shoulder blades and to your chest. Yes, Lauren, not bad. And release. Don't worry if your thighs are aching and dying. It will improve. We've only got one more round to go. Okay? So the tailbone goes away and up, but the shoulder blades have to get, the tailbone gets its length by going away because it's parallel to the floor and then going up. The shoulder blades get their length by going up along the length of the bone and then going into the body. So although it's away and up and away, if we think about the shape of the bone, we're going along the length of the bone, and then once we've lengthened the bone, it can go into the body. I hope that makes sense. Please give me feedback afterwards. Let me know if it doesn't, and I will explain it clearer. Last time, if you do it well. Okay, let's go. Ready? Prepare yourself. Gather your enthusiasm. Now, Lauren's the enthusiastic one. She's already up. Inhale. Exhale up. Come on, Lauren. Haven't even started giving the instructions yet. Up you go. Roll onto your shoulders. Roll, roll. Yes. Now, tailbone long towards the back of the knees and up. Shoulder blades long towards the ceiling, Marlene. You're not supposed to be lying flat on the bed and into your chest. Lift the back of the thighs, lift the buttock bones, lift the chest, breathe, relax your brain, and slowly unroll all the way down. But then you exaggerated how much of your neck and head was on the blanket. Your head is nearly on the blanket. Your head is supposed to be clearly on the floor. Don't worry, we will be coming back to Chaturshpadasana. It's an excellent pose for preparing for shoulder stand and teaching the body to bend. All right, don't look at that watch of yours, Swallow. I'm going to ban it from the room, okay? It becomes a distraction. It becomes something that is not about now. All right. Yoga Mudrasana in Virasana. Big toes together, knees apart, and head onto the floor. Come forward, and release your back. If you need a support under your head, take a support under your head. Relax the fibers of your back. Relax your brain. Keep your head down. Stay in the pose. Stay and breathe and relax. Buttocks down, Peter. And inhale, slowly come up. Cross your legs, simple cross legs. If you need to sit on something, one of your blankets, especially if there's any knee issues, sit on a little bit of height. You need something for your head, whether it's a chair or a block. Take the support for your head and come forward. Yoga Mudrasana in Swastika. Rest your brain, so simple cross legs and go forward. Hands shoulder width apart or wider, but not narrower. Hands shoulder width, Swallow, wider. Hands further apart. Now stay in the pose where you were. Just, yes, that's better. And feet should be underneath your knees, well crossed legs. And then inhale and slowly come up. Change the cross of your legs. So other leg in front, this cross that you don't normally sit, and come forward once more. Relax your face, relax your brain. Watch your shoulders, Malin. Relax them away from your neck and your ears. And then inhale, slowly come up. If you're menstruating, you're going to repeat what we did. Cross your legs and go forward one more time each cross. Roughly a minute each cross. You'll change in your own time. Those who are not menstruating, legs up the wall. Take your blanket, rectangular fold of your blanket. So a long rectangle, not too thick, rounded edge facing out. Buttocks to the side. Thread your arm through and roll over. Tuck your shoulders under, walk your hips in, tuck your shoulders under, lift the hips towards the wall, and then place those shoulder blades long and flat on the floor, and let go. If there's bright light hitting your eyes, try and cover your eyes with a belt or a cloth or a top or something. Arms to either side, unless there's no space, but now you're at home, so there should be, unless it's too cold, which can't be the problem in Johannesburg because it's so hot at the moment. Okay. Let go. Let your eyes rest into the back of your head. Let your brain rest into the back of your head. Let go again and again. Keep consciously letting go. Feel your breath slowing down, quietening, not because you're restricting it, but because you allow that sense of settling of yourself, of your cells, of your nervous system. And as your breath quietens, your nervous system settles. And as the nervous system settles, the breath quietens further. So it becomes a positive cycle, how the breath helps the nervous system, how the nervous system in turn helps the breath. So that you go into a deeper and deeper state of relaxation, of quietness and stillness within. And then bend your legs, push yourself away from the wall. You can roll a little bit to the side if it's easier to move back from the wall like that, and come and lie flat on your back in Shavasana. Anybody who's feeling that their lower back is tired or in any way not perfectly at ease, you can lie with your legs over a rolled blanket or bolster, or even on the chair, and come and lie flat on your back in Shavasana. Remember, those of you who need to take a blanket under your head, you do so also. Place well your shoulder blades and arms, then tailbone buttocks away, then legs away, far away that you won't touch the wall, and then drop your arms, drop your legs, and let go completely. Let go completely. Exhalation after exhalation, relaxing further, relaxing deeper. Let go completely. Let go completely. Those who'd like to stay longer, you're free to do so. One of the advantages of being in your own home. Otherwise, those who are ready, slowly coming back to your inhalations. And even as you start to come back to the surface, you don't forget that sense of depth, of quiet within you. There's still that connection to that sense of inner awareness, inner presence. When you're ready, bend your legs and roll onto your right side. Move slowly and stay resting on your side for a moment. And slowly turning to the floor to sit up. When you're ready, join your hands. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Well done. And see you all next week. Bye.